Friday, the Yale women's crew team returns to the NCAA rowing championship. The team will take on the best boats in the country out in Gold River, California. Now, this is Yale's 16th trip to the NCAA championship. However, missing the competition last year for the first time since 2000 has really motivated this group.
This point of the year with these guys, all the training's done, all their fitness is where it needs to be. But anytime you're going into a big event, you're just trying to get your head where it needs to be.
And getting this team focused for the task at hand should not be a problem. After missing out on a chance to row at the national championship last year, the Yale women's crew team did a lot of soul searching and made some big changes.
On this one!
It was tough. I mean, in a way, I just don't think we saw it coming at all. But, you know, standing here now, I think that it was actually a great thing for the program because it allowed us to reset and realize that, you know, it doesn't just happen naturally. You really have to work for it.
We sort of had to look ourselves in the mirror and say, like, what we've been doing is not enough anymore. Are we willing to go deeper, you know? And it was a resounding yes from the entire team.
I think our team's been on a mission, and it's actually turned out to help us get better.
Feel the blade through the water.
Head coach Will Porter says rowing is a lot like swimming or running. What you put into it is what you get out of it.
Both boats, make sure we're building speed through the water.
And this offseason, Porter told his team he needed more.
Every year that I've been here, I feel like Will has ramped up our intensity, and it's funny because every year as you're training, you're like, I can never do any more than this. Like, this is it. Like, I'm giving everything I have, and then next year he asks for more, and you're like, okay, I have more. Like, he's just great at pushing us to a level that, like, we never knew that we could achieve.
We're working really hard for that speed. Let's calm down and not work so hard for the speed.
You got to show up every day. You got to be there every day. You can't miss a day. You can't take a boat out with 7. You got to take the boat out with 8.
The hard work is paying off so far this spring. The 3 varsity boats were a combined 43 and 7, and all 3 medaled at the Ivy League Championship earlier this month.
One thing about rowing is that the harder you work, the more fun it is in a weird way.
The team culture is completely different, and to really shake things up and to see that play out in such a positive way has been amazing.
Rowing is referred to as the ultimate team sport, and it can be both physically and mentally exhausting.
You know, rowing is unique in that the boat literally won't go if you don't apply power at the same time and move to the same rhythm. And when you get that rhythm all together, it's the best feeling in the world.
Make sure we're getting in behind the rhythm.
So after all the hard work this season, how is this team feeling about themselves heading into the national championship this weekend?
It's incredible. This is the best team I've ever been on.
I think we can do some damage.
We weren't ready to say goodbye to one another. You know, we want to see how far this boat can go.
We're lucky. We're going in as an underdog. You know, we're just going to try to go as fast as we can and climb as high as we can through the championship. You know, I think the sky's the limit with this group. We'll see what we can do.
Around the finish, Kevin. Light around, light around.